Hi parents, how are you today? And kids. I just wanted to quickly go over the grade 3 study guide. It's a very simple test. It's just an order. It's just exactly what it is. It's a test to see if your kids were able to grasp the information that we studied this unit. So I'm going to share my screen with you. It happens. I can't get there for some reason. My computer's going wonky. Okay. Let's see here. So, okay, so let's go over to the grade 3 study guide. Right. So, study guide, grade 3, unit 4 test, life skills. Test will be on the 24th of April, which will be next week. Part 1 would be able to fill in the blanks with a given word bank. So basically what I will do is maybe like hello would be gone and then they have to fill in at least 2 blanks. Or if I would have English here, then hello and hello. They'd have to fill that in. There would be a word to bank, so they just have to cross off the one they've used and put it in the place. Now some of these are like Hindi and Chinese. I will be expecting them to write or draw those letters. I would give them a half-point extra credit for the namaste and the ni hao if they're able to draw it with you well. So if they practiced and practiced and practiced and I can see the practice, then they'll get a half a point extra credit. All right, up to 100. So if they ace the test and they got 2 points, half extra credit, I can't give them an extra credit point on that test because it's already 100. But if they were not doing as well and they were able to ace that part of it, then I would give them that 1 point extra. Okay. Part 2 will be multiple choice. We talked about the words cunning and deafening in class today about the stories because we read it together as a class and they answered the first 2 questions last week and they couldn't remember why the characters were made a great team, so I reread it to them today. And the 2 words I wanted to ask them were cunning and deafening. And I gave them a definition of each, and they were supposed to have written it in their book. And cunning is very smart, and deafening is very loud. Okay. Part 3, look at the story on page 56 and the questions you answered on 57. You will be responsible for knowing and understanding the story for the test. So these will be short answer questions. So they would have to know the 3 different friends. They'd have to know which is special about each one. Their names. They're not just the elephant, the giraffe, and the monkey. I need to know the names of those characters. Okay, and what was the lesson from the story? We talked about what they may have learned, but there was one in there that was the direct lesson, so they have to color the box with that lesson. Again, the clue here is that we're celebrating our similarities and differences, so it's going to relate to that topic. All right, and so that's it. That's the test. It's not too difficult, but like I said, a test is supposed to measure what they've accomplished and what they've learned from the chapter, and these types of questions are what we talked about. Okay? So that's it, and I'm sending a paper copy home with your kids. I'm also putting a download copy here in Class Dojo, and I'm sure they're going to do just fine. So if you have any questions or concerns, please send me a message in Class Dojo. Okay, sounds good. And I can't end because, oh, wait, no, there it goes.